Τι γίνεται, τι κάνουμε? Πώς είμαστε? Λοιπόν, έχω το team το καλό. Πρέπει να θυμηθώ να παίζω το game αρχικά. Και έχουμε Elden DLC σε 1 ώρα. Αυτά θέλω.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no to Winter. Who are you supposed to be?
Το μουνί της μάνας σου.
What? No, you're not. There's nobody relieving us until midnight. Quick, get them, hurry!
Λοιπόν, εντάξει. Πρέπει να θυμηθώ να παίζω το game. Βασικό.
I shall do so.
And so I shall. Of course.
Εδώ πάω μάλλον.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities. You simply fought your way in here to ask questions, did you? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals? I am no fool. I can see that you are capable. So be it. I will let Caladrius deal with you while I fetch the Regent's men. I suggest you leave while you still can.
Είμαι πάρα πολύ απειλητικός, είναι αλήθεια. Γάμισου. Έλα. Παπ. Α.
As you desire.
Imperial Edge. Νομίζω από εξοπλισμό και levels και ιστορίες. Είμαι στο max. Δεν μπορώ να φανταστώ. Δεν μου δίνει κιόλας για να φανταστώ. Με το ζόρι έφτασα αυτά τα νούμερα.
Dear me, seems I fell down during the fight, didn't I?
Be quick.
Do this, do that.
Is there something you need?
Όχι. Έλα ρε.
Couldn't we all just get along, no?
Have victory.
All right. Delighted.
Δεν έχει. Πάρε ένα... όχι αυτό τώρα. Πάρε ένα... εδώ.
Let us end this.
Το save έγινε.
I am Caladrius, and you must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about.
Ωραίο μουσι.
What I want is for my business here to be concluded smoothly. If that requires that you and I come to some terms, then so be it. An exchange, perhaps. I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task, yes, like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could use some help. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Guaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes? Interesting. Now, that's not much of a deal, is it? Let's do this the hard way, then. Men,
Δεν έπιασε.
shall we?
Λοιπόν. Τσίμπα ένα τέτοιο.
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
Όχι! Είναι πολύ νωρίς ρε game. Είναι νωρίς να γίνεται αυτό. Πρεμιέρα σε 4 λεπτά. Αλλά έχει και 30 λεπτά countdown από ό,τι λέει στην περιγραφή.
Are you certain you wish to commit such rash action, Grey Warden? Look around you.
All just get along? No.
Μαλακία. Μαλακία. Μαλακία τώρα. Πάρε και αυτό.
seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender. No, wait! Hear me out, kind sir. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
Little service? He is talking of blood magic. Surely you would not consider such a thing.
Blood magic εγώ? Πώς τολμάς?
At the expense of these poor people. They are innocents. So, this is what we resort to. How very sad.
So, is my offer of interest to you, yes? Then, I don't suppose you would consider just letting me go. Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
Now this should be amusing.
Μωρή βρωμιάρα Wayne. Εντάξει, τουλάχιστον δεν με κατέληψε.
An elf with no chains. Now that's unexpected. Are you one of them? What happens to us now? Free? How strange to hear that word in here. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone, let's go home.
Robes of the Magister Lords. Αυτό δηλαδή θεωρητικά θα ήμουν ωραίος, αλλά εντάξει. Θα ήμουν ωραίος.
I shall do so.
Για σένα δεν ήταν αυτό. Τα έγγραφα. Α.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces.
Το βρήκα.
Ah, please come in. Tell me, how is Doug? He's been a friend of mine for many years.
Ποιος είναι ο Duncan? Δεν
From the
ξέρω,
look on
δεν
your
θυμάμαι.
face, I take it the news is bad.
Πέθανε.
I am sorry to hear that. I knew that the warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway. He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you. I suspect you'll put it...
Μου έδωσε item. Νταγκεράκι. Μισή ώρα. Ναι, όντως έχει μισή ώρα.
Look who's here. I heard all about what... Of course...
Manual Assassin, ok. Current map, Ferelden. Ferelden. Φέρε λεφτά. Ναι, πάρε και αυτά. Καλά είμαι. Έχει τίποτα άλλο να κάνω εδώ? Έρχομαι, μισό λεπτάκι. Ήταν τόσο μικρό dungeon αυτό. Εδώ τι έχει? Compound apartments. Ναι, πήγα. Apartments. Α, ήταν... Πώς μπήκα. Και το hospice θέλει κλειδί όμως.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces.
Key required.
What I mean by all this is...
Δεν το έχω.
Get away from me, you crazy knife ear! Just stay away.
Οκ. Μικρό dungeon. Δεν μας έχει συνηθίσει το game σε τέτοια. Πριν πάω εδώ. Ωραία, πάμε εδώ.
Ah, there you are. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there? Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
And so I shall.
Yes.
Τώρα είναι. Τώρα πρέπει να τελειώνει λογικά. Royal Palace, Arloft. Και Fort Dragon.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question
is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle. Oh, please go on. The Landspeak longs to hear a proper tactical analysis of Ostagar from an elf. You goaded him into making that charge. He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him. Strategy and consequences be hanged. What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Marik to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Marik, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Marik in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter? You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdale. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself.
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you
cancelled.
None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me? Then, let us end this.
I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion? It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Warrior είσαι. Τι θα κλάεις?
Couldn't we all get along, no? All right. As you desire. And so I shall.
Η bodyguard σου ήταν πιο δυνατή από σένα.
And so I shall. All right, delighted.
Κάτσε να τσιμπήσω ένα τέτοιο. Γιατί εντάξει. Δεν έχω spells.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Wait, there is another option. The Taean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining. What does loyalty matter? We are what we are. The joining binds us to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the deep roads, or the blight lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Ναι, θα σε λυπηθούμε τώρα, βλάκα.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
Vamos! Carioli.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us? As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon?
Εγώ!
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
What kind of something?
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that.
Torture.
Put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well then. Guards, take her away. Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father,
Bravo!
What defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Maker's breath.
When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together? Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight.
Σε 5 λεπτά ξεκινάει,
And we'll defeat it. We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
Σε 5 λεπτά ξεκινάει.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Δεν σε χάλασε.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Al-Eamon wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why? Oh, wonderful. And here I thought I only had the Darkspawn to worry about. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right? Good.
Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
The final battle. Έχω level up. Τι λέω? Βάλε αυτό. 1, 2, 3. Σε ένα λεπτό ξεκινάει. Κάτσε λίγο. Άντε ρε. Ωραία Γιώργη. Πάμε λίγο. Ja,
Peggy 16.
Κάβλωσέ μας, αστεία η άβονα.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Πάμε ρε Μίκελα κάβλα.
There is nothing more terrifying.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. They are too faithful.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Ore.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
You, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Καρκίνος.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesper's flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Λοιπόν, τι είδαμε τώρα? Κάτσε, έχει κι άλλο. 21 Ιουνίου. Λοιπόν, αυτό εδώ είναι ξεκάθαρα Ράικαρντ. Νομίζω το ξέρουμε. Είδαμε Ράικαρντ. Τι άλλο είδαμε? Αυτό μου μείνει κυρίως. Νέο level design. Τι είναι αυτό, μαλάκα? Τι βλέπουμε? Έχει υπότιτλους. Να ακούμε τι λέει. Αραβικά! Δεν θέλω. Πού είναι τα αγγλικά, μωρέ?
In that forsaken place, blood must spill.
Blood.
Blood of your fellows. They are true.
Α, και αυτό πρέπει να είναι όλος καρκίνος. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι Blight Swamp. Να σε κάνει instant death μόλις το πατάς. Αυτό είναι σαν τον πίνακα στο... Πες το. Στο Volcano Manor. Οπότε πρέπει να έχει κάποια σχέση με εκεί.
They were never safe.
They were never safe.
They just happened to...
Γίγαντες. Original γίγαντες, όχι σαν αυτό που είδαμε στο main game.
be on the losing side of a war.
Αυτό. Omen. Αυτό έχει σχέση με το Margit, με το Morgoth και το Crucible κομμάτι. Και έχει και αυτό Death Mechanic. Ωραία, θα παίξουμε πολύ πολύ.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Three. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι Σεντ Τρίνα. Μικελά. Κάτι τέτοιο δηλαδή. Αυτός κάνει καρά.
I presume you too are keen to know. Just
What is doing here?
what kind Mikola is doing here.
That's what kind Mikola is doing. Αυτό είναι ο Μίκελα. Αλλά αυτό φαίνεται σαν NPC fight, δεν φαίνεται σαν... Αυτό είναι καρκίνος. Το λέω από τώρα. Θα είναι θα είναι το νέο τέτοιο. Η νέα καραβίδα. Αυτό. Και αυτό φαίνεται. Φαίνεται μοχθηρό. Αυτό δεν έχω εδώ ιδέα.
Of the race of gold shall all meet death in the race of restless flame.
Αυτό είναι σίγουρα ο Ράικαρντ. Είμαι σίγουρος ότι είναι ο Ράικαρντ αυτό το πράγμα.
Come now.
With a dark travel to the... Ωραία, άρα το entry από το DLC είναι το χέρι. Στο αυγό εκεί στον Mog. Και αυτό είναι το Realm of Shadow. Το Realm of Shadow. Εκεί θα πάμε.
And travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Ωραία. Ωραία. Τι 21 Ιουνίου όμως? Γιατί? Τι 21 Ιουνίου? Γιατί μου το κάνετε αυτό? Άρα έχουμε Ράικαρντ. Έχουμε Prime Ράικαρντ σαν fight από ό,τι καταλαβαίνω. Το οποίο θα είναι η νέα Μαλένια. Mesmer's Flame. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι καμιά θεότητα, όπως είναι το Golden Order. Ωραία, έχουμε να περιμένουμε. Έχουμε να περιμένουμε 4 μήνες. Γαμώ την τρέλα μου. Εγώ περίμενα να βγει τώρα, σε καμιά εβδομάδα. Θέλω να δω αν υπάρχει κανένα confirm, ρε παιδί μου, ότι αυτός είναι ο Ράικαρντ. Έχει ακόμα και το φίδι ρε μαλάκα, γι' αυτό και τα κόκκινα μαλλιά και το φίδι. Πού θες να πάω τώρα game? The final battle to prepare. Α, έχω ένα quest να δώσω ακόμα. Πώς γίνεται να κλείσω τα μάτια μου και να είναι...
Maker's blessings upon you, friend.
Να κλείσω τα μάτια μου και να είναι 21 Ιουνίου. Πώς γίνεται αυτό?
Those stung with 100 arrows.
Those who bring ham. The Maker does not bread sinners.
Redcliffe Village. Πάω πρώτο στο camp.
Interesting. We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Έλα εκεί
I
μέτρε.
said no.
Ένα τελευταίο δωράκι δεν μου το έκανε.
I heard rumors. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for some... I'm sure...
Κάνα ποτό για πριν τη μάχη ρε άρχοντα. Τι συζήτησα?
Enchantment?
Enchantment. Φάει τον κόλλο μου. Δεν θέλω. Πάμε για τη μάχη. Πάμε για τη μάχη. Έχω αφήσει μικρό Elden. Έχω αφήσει μικρό Elden. Σωστά, σωστά. Τι 21 Ιουνίου ρε Τσίτζο? Με τρολάρει ο Ιάπωνας.
Yes.
Yes.
Τι 21 Ιουνίου? Μπρίκια πεταλώνουμε δηλαδή. Α, έχει ξεκινήσει η μάχη κιόλας.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did.
Αυτό είναι το
For
πλάνο
sure these
εδώ.
monsters were going to get me. Just a few hours ago, not that long after everyone was evacuated to the castle, I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Τι θες να κάνω? Οκ. Όχι εκεί όμως. Θα κάνουμε... Θα ψάχνω game για πάντα τώρα. Αυτό είναι το πλάνο. Με καταδίκασε.
What a shame.
Ω! Τι λες ρε? Λοιπόν, εσύ τσίμπα ένα ποτάκι. Ωραία λίμνη έχεις και να έρθει εδώ. Κάτι μου θυμίζει αλλά δεν είμαι σίγουρος. Εντάξει, βέβαια τότε ήμουνα low level. Τώρα είμαι Τώρα κάνω εγώ τη φάση μου εδώ.
All right. Of course.
Τι τους σκότωσα όλους τώρα, τι θέλεις. Τι θες να κάνω. Defeat the Darkspawn. Το έκανα ήδη, μπρε. Όχι. Πάμε στο κάστρο. Πάμε στο κάστρο.
What do you need?
It appears we will need to fight the Blight one at a time.
As you desire.
This should be amusing. Of course.
Α, έρχονται κι άλλοι.
The light is on the horse.
This is more like it. Here we go.
Πάμε ρε Άλιστερ βασιλέα. Άντε ρε. Πού είναι το loot? My lord.
Thank goodness. He is inside with Riordan of the Grey Wardens, who arrived this morning just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked. I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain. There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Ωραίο armor έχεις εσύ.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target.
Αφήστε το
Only
πάνω
the
μου.
Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Πού είναι αυτός? Ήρμα. Το καλύτερο σκυλί. No. Εδώ είναι αυτή.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this I'm
Φέρε. Θέλω.
And what word have we from Orzammar?
Yes. How?
Fine time to start with that nut. Right.
Πάμε στο second floor άμα είναι. Oh, naughty.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not... And you wish to do this? Come to think of it, I...
Πριν τη μάχη. Είπα μήπως ήθελε να μου πει κάτι, αλλά... Μεγάλη καριόλα.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead. A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way. As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Τώρα η Morrigan. Για να δούμε.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I. I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole.
Τι είπες για την τρύπα μου?
I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed. And that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Για πες.
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night. It is old magic, from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think that means little to one like you. What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden.
Ναι, αυτό θέλω να κάνω.
In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish. A wise decision. Come to me then, and we shall make this last night together something to remember.
Κάτσε γιατί. Ναι. Έρχεται το ban. Θα το ακούσετε σε podcast εσείς αυτό που θα γίνει. Δεν χρειάζεται. Α. Ξενέρω τα πράγματα. Δεν είχε τίποτα.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not.
Alistair is a
The man you
cringe.
see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. And never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. She has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Ωρε Γιώργη. Όχι στο λάπτοπ.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
Τι θες να κάνω ρε game? Υποθέτω πλέον πρέπει να τα σκοτώσω όλα, φαντάζομαι.
Must have victory.
Τώρα τι? Α. Για πέ.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3-1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Yes.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Well, good luck with that.
Τι θα κάνουν πασαρέλα όλοι μπροστά μου.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. I stand here looking into its eyes, and still I have no answer for him. But perhaps you do. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
Σας κουβάλισα, το ξέρω.
This is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you. Be safe, friend, and may the Maker smile fortune on you.
After all that, I will not be going with you? And why would you wish me to remain? So you could attempt to sway me from my path? No, let us not argue over this. You do not have the time, and we have an agreement. Let us part ways now. You go your way, to your destiny, and I go my way, to mine. I would not suggest it, but your path will ever be your own. I did not know what it meant to have a friend once, but you I would gladly consider such. Go, slay your archdemon. Live gloriously, my friend.
Με κάνει κακ. Όλα αυτά για να με κάνει κακ.
I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Σκάσε Άλιστερ.
Nobody's dying. Is that wishful thinking? I suppose we could always hope for a miracle, right? Let's find this archdemon then and kick its ass.
Ο βασιλιάς των cringe είσαι. Σε έχρισα εγώ. Πάμε, πάμε, πάμε. Πάμε, πάμε, πάμε. Πάμε, πάμε, πάμε.
We're counting on you, Warden.
Και θέλω ο δαίμονας να μου κάνει μια πρόταση που δεν μπορώ να αρνηθώ. Ωρε Γιώργη.
gone so
I shall do so.
Πάμε. Επόμενο. Πού είναι? Λογικά εδώ θα είναι ο δεύτερος General.
It's you! There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help. Fight? But we have no armor and only simple weapons. Do you want to run?
Λοιπόν. Έλα. Ελάτε. Ελάτε κι άλλοι.
At your order. Done.
I should like it.
On it. Uh-huh.
Ω, Χριστός και Παναγία. Τι συμβαίνει εκεί ρε? Ή ασχήμια. Πάμε, προχωράμε. Πάμε! Ξύλο. Τι τυχαία μάχη στον δρόμο. Hold the gates. Α, είμαι πίσω. Πρέπει να κάνω level up όλους αυτούς που έχω αφήσει εδώ και... πόσο καιρό λοιπόν. Δεν έχει κάτι άλλο. Έρχομαι, πάω να φέρω λίγο νερό. Θέλω νερό. Ψέματα, είχα νερό. Πάμε ρε, ελάτε.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute. You're no match for...
I shall do it. Very well.
The battle is finished. Victorious!
That was a most difficult battle. Rough! Did it.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Τι θα κάνεις ρε πουστόγατο?
Right away.
Αύριο την αποχωρίζουμε την Ήρμα, by the way. Χάνουμε το moderator του stream. Ω! Το καβάλισε. Νεκρός βρέθηκε. Oh.
Don't look now, Darkspawn.
Κάτσε από εδώ δεν ήρθα. Όχι. Πού πάω ρε? Α.
I'm sensing more darkspawn. And so I shall. And so I shall.
You must strike.
So I shall.
Now we go into battle.
All right.
What?
Fort Dracon. Πάμε.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Πάμε, θέλω 50 τέτοιους.
Dream about the face.
What to do?
Της πουτάνας! Και τώρα πρέπει να πάω πάνω, Άρα θα έχει κάργα μάμα για τελευταία μάχη. Συν Dragon Fight στο τέλος. Πήρα achievements. Γιατί ρε game. Γιατί είναι αυτή η καταδίκη μου ρε game. Ρεζούμε. Ρεζούμε. Oh! Τον ήπιαμε. Δεν μπορώ να το χιλάρω. Μαλάκα! Why? Τι στο μπούτσο! Θα το πιείς. Ωρε το μπούστι. Σόφος. Και παθαίνω καμιά λίμνη, φαντάζεσαι. Καλά, δεν το αποκλείω μέχρι να φτάσω στην κορφή. Κοίτα εκεί.
And so I shall. As you desire. All right.
Enchantment?
What?
Enchantment!
Αυτός τους σκότωσε αυτούς. Τι στο πούτσο. Based. Based. Second floor. Πώς δεν θα έχει 15 ορόφους. Μην κάτσεις πάνω στο λάπτοπ. Εκεί. Εκεί καλό γατάκι. Αλλιώς θα φύγει το μπουνίδι έτσι το παπ. Τελευταία μέρα.
Delighted.
Α. Εκεί. Και εκεί καλό γατί. Εκεί θα φύγει μπουνίδι όμως. Εδώ πάμε! Α. Έρμα βαρέθηκα ρε. Δεν είσαι αστεία φίλε. Δεν έχει πλάκα.
What do you need?
Να πεθάνει.
And so I shall. Of course. As you desire.
Ο Χριστός και η Παναγία. Εντάξει, βέβαια όλο μονόχυτα θα είναι αυτά, Σε λάθος μέρος ήρθα. Εδώ θα με είχε πάει αν είχα αφήσει να με συλλάβει άλλη. Γιατί το save έλεγε Fort Dragon. Ζω. Άμα θες να πιείς. Κι όμως ζω. Μ' αρέσει πάντως που παίζεις επί ίσης ώρες με τους εχθρούς. Δηλαδή ό,τι spell έχω εγώ έχει και ο αντίπαλος μάγος. Αυτό είναι ωραίο, αυτό είναι ωραίο.
What do you need?
Αυτό δεν είναι ωραίο. Κάμισε το. Να σκοθώ! Μπορώ! Αυτή τα έχει πάθει όλα.
immediately.
Rooftop. Έφτασε κιόλας. Μαλάκα. Όντως. Πάμε. Δράκε. Ίσως έπρεπε να έχω κάνει save. Ίσως. Α, εντάξει, έκανε. Λοιπόν, πάμε. Ωραία τα ματζέ.
So I shall.
Correct me.
Ωραία, άλλο Elden Beast αυτό.
What now?
Φέρε dwarves. Και δεν μπορώ να του βαρέσω, ρε.
As you desire. And so I shall. And so I shall.
Τι είναι αυτό ρε μαλάκα? Τι απαράδεκτο boss fight είναι αυτό? droid damage.
And so I shall. All right. As you.
Oh.
All right.
Εδώ πάμε. Άι, ψόφα ρε. Δύο νάνι.
Why do they bother? Now this is more like it. What's this?
Σόβαρ καρμύρι. Νεκρός. Νεκρός βρέθηκε. Αμάν.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it. Then I appoint you the new Tairn of Gwaran, and inheritor of Loghain's estate and fortune. Only fair, I think.
Ναι.
Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens? My impression was that she didn't want to be found. But I understand completely. There's a group of Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
Ναι. A dark promise. Μα έχει τον ιό μου η Morrigan. Δεν μπορώ να την αφήσω έτσι.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Follow the coronation proved to be a popular king. Yeah, we mode of governing traveled over. That was proud for Ferelden. Common touch, even if you. Everything was pleased to get her safe. Ωραία. Α, έκανα τα καλά ending δηλαδή. Increased with cast restrictions were loosened. Organ description. Is the end when Psick sank his blade in our demon's head. For then... Okay. Okay. Τι κάνουμε από εδώ και πέρα? Υπάρχουν κάποια άλλα campaigns. Μπορώ να πάω στο 2. Στο 3 τι να κάνω? Τι να κάνω? Θέλω προτάσεις. Ή κάποιο άλλο game ενδεχομένως. Καλά, για την ώρα ξέρω τι θα κάνω.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world.
Ναι, ναι, ναι.
To use...
Ναι, εντάξει. Για την ώρα ξέρω ακριβώς τι θα κάνω.
Greetings.
Greetings. Νάνος με πίπα. Εκεί ήταν νάνος χωρίς μουσια, δεν είναι. Ψεύτικος. Παναγιώτου. Το Awakening DLC και μαύρο στο απόλυτο στέλ. Α, σωστό. Σωστός. Εντάξει, όχι μαύρος, μόβ. Το Awakening DLC, ναι. Ξέρω ότι πρέπει να το παίξεις πριν το 2. No size. Για να μυρίζω τις παγίδες καλύτερα. Πιο πολύ μελιτζά. Πρέπει να κάνω το στερεότυπο. Γιατί η Νάνη, όπως ξέρουμε, είναι στερεότυπο των Εβραίων. Όλοι το ξέρουν αυτό πλέον. Εξαιρετικό. Εξαιρετικό. Νομίζω ο ήρωας είναι έτοιμος. Points εδώ. Dexterity. Cunning. Και να δω. Τσακ. Τσακ. Τσακ, νομίζω έτσι πρέπει να παίξω. Για μένα. Για μένα είναι φτιαγμένο αυτό το μούτ.
Beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called deep roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endrin of House Aidukan, the 9th Aidukan ruler elected by the noble assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent.
Καλά, είμαι έτοιμος.
I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Okay.
Certainly. You'll cut an imposing picture out there. Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed. One can't take all this marching about and speech-making too seriously. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering. Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
As you say.
No!
It has begun.
I am proud to serve the Idukans. Good day, Lord Idukan.
Man. Όχι, αυτό είναι το DLC τέτοιο.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mistress.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's new... Prince Balin is a...
Yes, I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Go.
Thank you.
Με καλούνε.
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
I'm sure we can work this out reasonably. It's in the record. There's nothing I can do.
Small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
But my lord, these are surface silks, dyed with the finest saffron and indigo and embroidered by skilled elven tradesmen. I've seen Prince Balin Idukan himself wearing a robe made of... My lord, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. Please.
Nothing beats a good set of steel cutlery.
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Perhaps you were right, Balin, when you said our brother wasn't entirely without regard for his duty and station. I'll be along later to toast your command. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king. That it is. Let's get back to enjoying it, shall we?
Τι θέλει να κάνω, μωρέ.
Look at this piece.
My lord Idukan, nothing here rivals your amazing Idukan armor.
You know very well House Idukan has a...
Of course. Forgive me. You are...
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame upon our house. See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would you compare this to Bronca's work?
Πώς τελειώνει το tutorial. Δεν θέλω. Θέλω να πάω στο game.
Invest in the next great trade expedition.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena? We have been charged with the task of...
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your...
Άντε, θέλω μάχες, έτσι, απ. Κλεπτομανής Λόρδος. Καλό RPG.
It is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor? Your presence encourages the fighters to greater feats. I'll call the first fighters in a moment. I hope you're enjoying the proving so far.
Για τον Μπούτσο.
Good day, Lord Idukan. I hope you're enjoying the proving so far.
Greetings, Lord. Are you enjoying the proving so far? Of course. I am gifted.
This is the lead trainer of the... He teaches nobles from lower houses without their own trainers, and the best young men from the warrior caste.
You are too kind. Did the two of you hear about the scandal here?
We've been preparing for tomorrow's battle. I've had little time for gossip.
The Grey Wardens are in Orzammar, searching for recruits. So the warrior cat... The goal was for the Grey Wardens to recruit the winner, bringing him honor and a chance for glory. Well, yes. Sir Evert, fresh from fighting Darkspawn, got dead drunk. Then some castless bruiser took Sir Evert's armor, wore it, and won the proving.
Lord Idukan likes to see the world shaken up.
Well, shake up the world it did. They took the imposter to jail. I assume to be thrown into the deep roads as meat for the Darkspawn. The warrior caste is in an uproar. An incident like this raises many questions. Well, how the brand got in here to begin with.
Or how a casteless learned to fight like that. They aren't even allowed to possess weapons.
I've heard they fight in the slums with the old cast-offs. I'm almost curious to see.
I doubt King Endrin would approve of that.
Ha! I suppose not. It was an honor to speak with you, Your Highness. Of course, please...
My lord. Your wish is our command.
Ωραία, τι θέλει να κάνουμε. Royal Estate.
It has begun.
Stealing failed.
Look, the Grey Wardens
My
are
lord,
here.
Many thanks for your... I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you. The vote concerns the status of the so-called centuries. I seek only to remedy... Please, agree to speak for this noble cause. When your father presents you to the noble houses, you have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers, or to be more simple,
You're a fool. Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the Last spring, a guild from the Merchant Caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the... Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster. Lord Dace lost... The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment. House Helmi, Bimo, Dukin. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacers' kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. If you call his bluff, then you smile and nod. And when he asks his question, tell him that the so-called Surface Cat... That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two. You're welcome.
you return. Were my instructions unclear? What would that do, besides get you cast into the deep roads or put down like a beast? Are you upset about something? I suppose it could, I mean... Well, well played, Your Highness. Now, if you'll excuse me... You've won, don't...
You forget who you're speaking to. This is the guest of honor and child of the first house of Orzammar.
For now. We shall see what the future holds. Trian's ground...
Lords, ladies, our Lord Idukan has challenged the honor of Lord...
What's this? My son is already testing his reed?
Fantastic, My lord, are you sure? You realize that it is Lord Dace's son, Mandar, a formidable duelist, who will defend the honor of House Dace in approving. Then you wish to recount your challenge?
I accept. Next time, mind your...
Better luck next time. The king, please reconsider. Trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not quite... Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble... So dutiful.
Lord, who? Lord, what does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls?
Are you satisfied, Lord Dace? Do you feel you have learned...
Yes.
Then if there are no other I give you... Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike... Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads. Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Walk well.
Μάλιστα, μάλιστα.
It has begun.
So you're a commander now. Shouldn't you be attending our king father? Of course he does. We must just... Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then...
I honestly don't know how you put up with him. And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him. Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't overheard him giving... Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the...
The founder of House Vimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times... Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince. Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever... If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only... Trian Veer's father will replace him on the spot. If not, you know his pride will never allow him to step aside. You're the elder. I'll follow your lead as always.
Permission to speak freely? Trian would make a terrible king. He has just enough backing. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
I'm afraid tomorrow's battle is the time to do it. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand for now.
May the...
Άρα ο Μπέιλεν μας προδίδει τώρα. Μάλιστα, μάλιστα. Και εγώ τον υποστήριξα στο προηγούμενο run.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a thaig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors.
Ugh.
The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach it.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aidukan remains in that thaig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
We've sent 2 scouts in. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Τι έχει κάνει αυτό το γατί εδώ πέρα? Να πω την αλήθεια. Δεν πολύ ψήνομαι. Δεν με πολύ ψήνει τώρα. Για δεύτερο ράνα στα καπάκια. Αλλά δεν έχω και ετοιμάσει κανένα άλλο game. Δεν έχω έτοιμο κανένα άλλο game. Είναι και αυτό ένα πρόβλημα. LOL. LOL καριέρα. LOL καριέρα. LOL καριέρα it is. LOL καριέρα it is. Σωστό. Κλείνω και ξανανοίγω.